Peace, family. Back again with some more fire content. Hey, I apologize. I haven't posted in I think the last 2 days, and I usually post daily content, but it's been quite busy the past couple days. As you can see, man, I ain't even got my face lined up. My beard's looking a little scruffy, mustache starting to, grow in completely, no lineup, and I also got a Denver Nuggets cap on it. Yo, I'm not a Nuggets fan whatsoever. I did root for them in the finals just because, I knew they were going to win. Like, they were the better team. But I'm a Bulls fan. I'm a Bears fan, Chi-Town. But I just got the hat on because it matches. You feel me? But yeah, in today's video, we'll be looking at conspiracy theory TikToks that will make you question reality.
What if I told you Ohio doesn't exist? So there's been a lot of internet jokes lately making fun of Ohio and saying it isn't real.
Whoa, they said Illinois not even real. Come on, y'all. Illinois is definitely real. Definitely real. Come on, man. They can't say that we ain't real. Illinois, stand up.
This got me thinking, what if we're living in a reality where Ohio doesn't exist and there's another one where it actually does? This also ties in with another scary theory called Ohio versus the world, which speculates the unknown dangers centered around Ohio and how Ohio is scheming to overtake the world. This could theoretically be another timeline where Ohio was once hated by the rest of the world so much that after retaliating, they ended up taking over all of the United States and then the world, as seen in the progression of these memes. I am anti-Ohio and we are going to find the truth. Tag your Ohio friends and have them explain themselves.
Yo, people really don't mess with Ohio. All the memes, all the conspiracies.
If you thought the Teletubbies mental institution theory was crazy, check this one out. Steve, the protagonist of Blue's Clues, is recognized for wearing a green shirt and conversing with fictional characters such as a talking salt and pepper shaker and a bar of soap. According to one fan theory, some speculate that Steve is actually mentally ill and is being held in an insane asylum as a result of a heinous crime he committed that caused him to regress to his childhood state. According to this theory, Steve only lives in one room of the facility and imagines himself to be in a house, which explains why his furniture is all padded and mail is delivered straight to his room. When he walks from one room to the next, his location remains constant, showing that he is not moving. He does, however, go to the backyard for yard time on occasion. If the theory is correct, it would explain why all of Steve's encounters are fictitious and why he appears to be continually talking to himself.
Yo, they gonna quit trying to ruin my childhood with these conspiracies, man. Like, I used to watch Blue's Clues all the time. Mail time. Come on, man. Had a little salt and pepper. Now all I think about is this man crazy? Is he in prison? Like, what's the show really about now, man? Ruining our childhoods.
The theory that many people have is that death opens up a chemical gateway in the mind, and that chemical gateway takes whatever the soul is, whatever consciousness is, and transports it into this new realm. It allows you, your conscious mind, to access this new realm which is available to you upon death. And so a lot of the ancient cultures that did ayahuasca and mushrooms, they would talk about this realm as being like a well of souls.
Whoa. You can, like, travel.
You know, it's even more weird is if you take a picture of a $1 bill on the back.
It looks like an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, you actually, well, you turn the contrast all the way up. And yeah, the contrast reveals an alien head and the face, the eyes, everything. It's kind of...
Yo, that's crazy because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Like, I probably can't go look at a regular dollar bill. I don't even have one on me. I was going to look. But yeah, if I look at it, I'm probably going to see that all the time. And what's crazy about this, y'all, is I'm reading a book right now by H.G. Wells, right? And I'm on The First Men in the Moon. And in there, they describe these moon beings they called Selenites. And they had these big old brains and eyes just like this. And the eyes was on the side. And they kind of look like an ant / chicken. Oh my gosh, look. But it's just mind-blowing, the description of aliens that we see everywhere. They're similar. These big black eyes kind of on the side with big old heads. Probably a real person out here.
It's kind of genius. What's in your pocket?
Yeah, Roswell.
Roswell's in my pocket.
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1,000% believe in?
I know I'm going to lose followers for this, but I don't care. This is definitely the craziest conspiracy theory I believe in, and I'm going to let him say it.
Google was set up 18, 19 years ago. I knew about this before it was declassified. I'm just saying I have good sources. That they wanted to build a giant artificial system, and Google believes that the first artificial intelligence will be a supercomputer based on the neuron activities of the hive mind of humanity, with billions of people wired into it with the Internet of Things. And so all of our thoughts go into it, and we're actually building a computer that has real neurons in real time, that's also psychically connected to us, that are organic creatures, so that they will have current prediction powers, future prediction powers, a true crystal ball. But the big secret is, once you have a crystal ball and know the future, you can add stimuli beforehand and make decisions that control the future.
Yo, I feel like they are already doing this right now. They're collecting everybody's data, and it's like he said, a hive mind of humans, and the way that we think, the things we, oh my gosh. Yeah, we probably being run by AI right now. They're probably predicting the future and making choices for the future right now as we speak.
Here comes the truth about the moon landings.
What was the scariest moment of the journey?
Scariest? It didn't happen. It could have been scary. Certainly.
It didn't happen. Y'all heard what he said.
You need to hear this crazy conspiracy about iPhones. Have you ever thought about why an iPhone has its name? Some people think when Apple says I, it literally means I. iPhones are watching us, listening to us, and seeing everything we're doing. And some people have this link to the Illuminati. Don't believe me? What's Siri spelled backwards?
Dang, y'all. They got us. Iris.
What's a conspiracy theory that absolutely blows your mind?
Oh, you're gonna love this shit. Okay, so I was at work, right? One of my coworkers, I was telling him about the video on this app where I'm like, yeah, someone thinks that air is like doesn't exist, like breathing is optional, and he was like, that's nuts. I'm like, I know, right? And then he's like, yeah, but like the moon doesn't exist. I said, what the fuck did you just say, Travis? What? And he was like, no, the moon isn't real. I'm like, then what the fuck am I looking at every night? Like, what is it, a flashlight? He's like, no, scientists still don't know. I'm like, yes, they do. Yes, they do, Travis, because it's the fucking moon. And he was like, oh, but he's like, calm down, dude. He's like, but I will say this also, I think Earth is a cube.
Yo.
And I said, I don't want to fucking work with you anymore, Travis, I swear to God.
What's a conspiracy theory?
No lie, I've heard the cube theory before, and it somewhat makes sense, but it also does not make sense at the same time. You know, it's similar to like Minecraft. Everything in Minecraft is built off cubes. And I think they say that the world is, like, if you break it down into small enough pieces, it's cubed for some reason. But I'd have to do some more research on that cubed Earth theory.
That you 1,000% believe in.
Okay, hear me out. It sounds weird. Mattress Firm is laundering money or doing something super, super sketchy. Mattress Firm likes to cluster their stores together. Just look. This is in my hometown. These are not even a minute apart from each other. There's 3 of them on the same road. Same city, same thing. And here, example again. Outside of my city, this is in Texas, there are 10 on the same road. I don't know how spread out these are, but 10. I've never been in a Mattress Firm my entire life. There can't be that much of a need for mattresses. The weird thing too, and you'll just have to take my word on this, when you drive past a Mattress Firm, there's never cars in the parking lot.
Never.
And if there is, there's like maybe one. Mattress Firm website says there's 2,500 stores across America and about 8,500 employees. That means there should be at least 3 people working a store. On top of that, they've disclosed accounting irregularities. Oh my God, I could talk about this all day.
Yo, is Mattress Firm laundering money?
Did you know the conspiracy theory about Finding Nemo? I can only imagine. Do you know the scene with the sharks where they're having like an intervention with Nemo? Fish are friends, not food? Okay, yes. The baby fish named Blenny underneath the shark's flipper was shaking because he was so scared of the sharks. Some people are saying that he has a fish-eating problem and an addiction, and he's suffering from withdrawal. That's why he's shaking, because there's a post-credit scene where Blenny, the fish, is swimming around in the dark and eats the light bulb fish.
The baby fish eats the big light bulb fish.
Yes.
Oh,
and
son.
he swims away from the sharks, and the sharks don't follow him because they're fearful. He's one of them.
That's crazy. Never would have seen that. Shout out to
I'm sure
TikTok.
you know who this is. Have you heard of this conspiracy theory, though? You already know the drill. This is the Benjamin Franklin conspiracy theory. So this man, Benjamin Franklin, had a little secret, apparently. This is where he lived, 36 Craven Street. In his house, 1,200 human bones were found from at least 15 people. He lived in this house for 2 years before signing the Declaration of Independence. And this was in 1776. So after he left and went to America, 200 years later, 15 bodies were found in his basement. Like I said, 1,200 bones. It's insane. And 6 of them were children. This was all in his basement with no windows. So that means when he was living there, he was really doing this stuff, yo. It blows my mind. Y'all hit that follow button for more. And always, y'all be safe.
Ben, you dirty mug.
Here are some of the creepiest conspiracy theories. Only 2 months before 9/11, the World Trade Center was privatized and sold to Larry Silverstein. Every single morning, he ate breakfast in the North Tower on the 91st floor, but not on 9/11. His wife made him an emergency doctor's appointment that day. He also had bought an insurance plan that fortunately covered terrorism, and after the attack, he took the insurance company to court. Silverstein won and was paid double, being awarded a total of $4.55 billion. This might be the largest insurance fraud in history, and he's still a free man. So was it just a coincidence that he wasn't there the day of the attacks? Next up, there's a famous story where a mom in Thailand wanted to be reincarnated as a boy, so she had her only daughter mark a line on her neck. After she passed away, her daughter gave birth to a boy with a similar birthmark on the back of his neck. Do we think the mom was reincarnated as the son? And lastly, according to the Flat Earth Society, a bunch of idiots, the most obvious proof of our planet's flatness can be found by looking—
Whoa, man. I don't appreciate the disrespect he just threw at me and my peoples, right? The whole flat earth community, right? Because, hey, I'll put it out there, y'all. I'm a flat earther.
Oh my God. Ay, Dios mío. Oh, mío Dios.
It is what it is, you know? Like, that's just the views that I have. But hey, you're entitled to have your own views. But come on, bro, I ain't coming at you calling y'all stupid globetards.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Stupid globetards, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta come at us like that. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and see what he got to say.
at the horizon. People who believe the Earth is flat are just dumb. Point blank, end the period.
Look, you know what? And that's another thing about, you know, the whole flat Earth, globe Earth. Globe Earth people, all they can do is throw insults. Literally. Call you dumb, call you stupid. You're stupid for even thinking that. You know what I'm saying? Those are the same people who will not believe anything that's told to them outside of a book in school, you know? So, it is what it is, y'all. We know what's up.
Have you heard the crazy conspiracy theory that with every massive stadium tour going on right now, that there are a lot of demonic messages being unwillfully taken in by the huge crowds every night? At Beyonce's Stadium Renaissance World Tour, there's a scary interlude that takes fans by surprise that begins with a portal hypnosis, as if to control you and draw you in. Then it gets scary when messages like, "Whoever controls the media controls the mind," pop up on the screen. Then it's terrifying when mind control messages pop up on the screen in between placements of Beyonce's face and a picture of a human in a submissive, worshipy pose. Fans were saying they were getting so uncomfortable during this part they were looking away. Second, the known suspected Satanist The Weeknd was so shameless and blatantly, for no reason, flashed Satan's name on the Jumbotron at his stadium concert.
Yo, man, look. To all my followers, to the ones that have been watching my videos, I literally just talked about this the other day. I could not find the video though. I was trying to search it up to try to throw it into my video. But yes, this is what I'm talking about right here with the subliminals and the subconscious programming, right? It's no different than someone constantly displaying an ad on a TV show. And then after the TV show, you want to go get whatever's on that ad. I believe the lady that was speaking about it in the last video, she was saying she was at a movie and they kept displaying Coke products throughout the movie, and at the end of the movie everyone wanted to get a Coke product. And then there was another movie where they didn't display it at all and no one went to get Coke after that. And we're talking about Coca-Cola, just so you guys are clear on that. So subliminal programming or subconscious programming is 100% real, and they do it at these shows all the time. That stuff with Beyonce, that's wild.
He's not even hiding his affinity for Satan at this point. It actually flashed twice. I'm making sure that you saw it. Fans and viewers often said they felt very uncomfortable at his whole run of his stadium tour because the thing just felt like one big demonic ritual that they were forced to be a part of. Before I show you the scariest one, make sure you follow so you finally know the craziest conspiracy theories about all your favorite celebrities and request who you want to see next. Lastly, there's literally a demonic chant screened by all the fans at the Taylor Swift Eras tour during her song Willow, and they all yell, "Summon the demons." Summon the demons, bitch! Summon the demons! They do this as Taylor is literally dressed as a witch with her whole coven, and there's a ceremonial huge fire in the middle of the forest. Does that remind you of anything?
Yo, what be going on with these musicians in the industry, man?
What's a conspiracy theory that you 1000% believe in?
I don't know if this is exactly a conspiracy theory per se, but I am 1000% convinced that we are not supposed to eat corn.
Yo, I know I keep pausing the video, but yo, I feel the same way at times, because sometimes corn be so fire. Man, look, I don't know if y'all go to the little Mexican spots that be on the corner on the street, and they got that street corn with the little chili powder. It be fire, I'm not gonna lie, but you know, you ever went to the bathroom and see whole corn in the bathroom or in the toilet when you're done? It's like, my body clearly did not digest this. And you see corn on the highways and wherever, well, especially here in Illinois, you see corn everywhere. And, you know, it's just like, I don't know what's on this corn or in this corn, or, you know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and hear what he got to say.
Have 4 stomachs. They can't digest corn. You go to Chipotle, you get corn salsa. You go to the bathroom, you see corn salsa.
Facts.
High fructose corn syrup is processed and put in pretty much everything to make it highly sugary and highly addictive. Any animal that you give corn to, they go crazy for it and become addicted to it. Corn can be processed into a fuel and it burns pretty efficiently.
True.
Yet we eat it. And I still don't know why.
I'm done eating corn. After that.
Have you heard about the ET theory?
What ET theory?
You haven't heard about it? So ET, you know how ET can move things with his mind?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how when him and Elliot go on the bikes, like he makes pretty much everybody fly?
Yeah, he got powers like that.
In one of the scenes, right? In one of the ET scenes, you know how they dress him up as a ghost to cover him?
As a ghost. Halloween.
In one of the scenes, some kid dressed up as Yoda walks by ET, right? And ET turns around and he goes like this and tries to hug the Yoda kid, right?
No way.
Yeah, on God, he does. You can look this up. You can look this up. So ET turns around to the Yoda, to the kid dressed up as Yoda, and he goes towards him. He's like, ooh, and tries to hug him, right? And here's the most convincing part, right?
What?
Here's the most convincing part. That one right there.
He's a little ghost.
Check this out. He turns around, right? He's like, ooh. Almost as if he recognizes him, right?
You don't think it's because Yoda's just like an alien?
Now, in Star Wars: The Phantom Menace, right?
Yeah.
There's a scene where in the background, you see ETs. You see. They're right there. Look at the bottom left. You see them?
Oh,
yes, sir. They're literally ETs, yo.
ETs in Star Wars?
They be going crazy with these movies, man. You really gotta pay attention. Reincarnation, maybe? Ain't no telling, y'all. I mean, it could be real. It might not. They do say also that there's some people on here who don't age, such as, you know, Keanu Reeves. So it's possible. But yeah, guys, these are some of the most crazy conspiracy theories that are on TikTok. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bell on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.